Hello everyone, it's Mr. Johnson here. Welcome parents, carers to my first video regarding our mental health and wellbeing strategy. You may be aware that at Gladstone Road we're having a real push on looking after each other and our mental health and wellbeing this year and beyond. And the push this year is installing our brand new strategy, which I'm currently in the process of implementing. Do pop on our website and have a look under the section of strategy, and you can see what I'm talking about. But I wanted to introduce you to it today with my first video. It's just a short clip that you might find interesting, and it gives you an insight as to what we're doing in school. And I wanted to talk to you about containment today. Now, I'm going to try and share my screen, and hopefully this will work and you will see my PowerPoint. Now, hopefully you can see that now. Right, so containment. What containment is it where a person receives and understands the emotional containment of another without being overwhelmed by it and can communicate it back to that person, and it helps them to process it. So in our heads, we store a million billion things, life and everything else that's going on. And sometimes that overspills and we can't contain it. And we become stressed and anxious and things build up and we might feel that we can't cope. And it happens with all of us as parents, staff within school and the children. And one thing that we're starting to do in school is to be conscious of our own containment. So sometimes it's not able to stay in there and it just goes blup. And when that happens, so between staff, for example, we will sit that member of staff down, we will listen to the outpour, and then we will process it and explain it back to them in a really simple way that they can understand, and it just picks through the white noise and that big cloud of stuff and simplifies it, and hopefully the person can then contain it again, put it back in their head, process it, put it in boxes or however we cope, and then move forward. And it's exactly what we do with the children. So the children need to be trained in how to deal with their emotion, their own emotions and what they mean and how to contain them for when they grow up. So, for example, on the playground, they might have a falling out and they get really cross and stressed and angry or upset, and they just go, Wah! And what we do is we say, right, and we replay it back to them in a way that they can understand and simplify, and then it helps them process it, and then they can put it back in their heads and move forward. And that's the plan. Now, I'll just show you a quick slide. I'm sorry for the crudeness of it. I'm not very technical. I have people in school that do this sort of thing for me. So at the green box at the top, we're coaching the children to manage their own containment. Now, the plan is that the child is gradually able to process their own emotions then. So when in conflict or times of stress or anxiety, they're actually able to think it through for themselves in a simplistic manner and then shelve it in however they do in the heads and act accordingly. Now, the plan is then that as they grow up, they're going to be able to have better relationships with people, starting with friendship groups, etc., and within the family members, so that they can understand other people's emotions. So when other people go blah, they can help them process it. We are training our child wellbeing ambassadors in school to be able to work with children on a peer-to-peer level. And then the plan is that if we're able to all have a better containment level, so we don't feel overwhelmed and it all spills out and comes out, then we'll all have better relationships with our family, our friends, and as the children grow up with their partners, their own children. And that's our aim at the moment. So our first push within school is to train our children to manage that contempt, to keep all that in their heads and process it without things spiraling out of control. So I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Do drop me a line if you want to discuss anything, and always do come to me when I'm litter picking or to any member of the team. And there's also the referral links on our website. If you need to reach out to us, we're always there. We'll always listen, and we've got the skills to be able to help. So I will see if I can come back to you so I can give you a nice wave. Here we go. Here I am. So I hope you enjoyed my first video. I'm going to be doing regular videos to you, and I'm busy training the staff and training the children, and our first job is containment. So thank you for that, and I'll see you soon. Bye.